First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kadash. Do honors to the elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule well. Salutation and much love. Came out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. It's like, yeah, let me just put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. No interruptions. Just on the way to camp, just wanted to do a quick in transit video, as well as edifying to the hopeful elect. And speak on a few things real quick, concerning the times we're living in, all right, and the mindset that we need to be in, all right, concerning these tribulations and persecutions that are coming, all right, because really you should have been, like the Lord said, man, he that loveth mother, father, son, and daughter, roughly paraphrasing, more than me, is not worthy to be my disciple. So you should have been in the mindset, if you've been in this truth for a minute, or however long you've been in this truth, you should have been counting the cost. And the Lord told you to forsake all, right? So when it comes time to start losing all these things, as it's already starting to happen, then you shouldn't have no issue with it, because you already knew it was coming. All right, you should have been in that mindset. And a lot of guys didn't consider, all right, they didn't consider that they would lose these things, whether it be carnal things, family, all right, whatever the case may be. So now you're being tested. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is bringing that heat, putting that fire on your ass, and that's now if you truly believe or you don't. All right, that's why you should have been preparing yourself, getting yourself in that right mindset, all right, to be losing anything. All right, you should have already considered these. All right, what if I lose this? What if I lose that? Hey, well, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got me regardless. All right, and I speak first and foremost to myself, but this is something that all of us should have been considering already. All right, because now times are getting tough. You see the economy's collapsing. All right, you're not going to be living the same life you were living a year ago, or 2 years ago, or a month ago. Every month we go through, it's progressively going to get worse and worse and tighter, man. All right, it's going to get harder and harder to live out here. But what we have to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in these last days. All right, and know that that's why the Lord gave us a brotherhood. All right, because it's going to come to a point to where brothers going to have to move in together. Brothers going to have to share resources even more than we already do now, of course, because things are getting bad. All right, your own family is going to turn against you. A lot of for the the majority. You're not saying all of your family, but the majority of your family is going to turn against you. All right, and you have to consider that. And if you weren't considering that, then you're not going to be prepared for it. If you weren't forsaking your family, if you weren't forsaking all, then when it's taken from you, what are you going to do? You might end up folding, because you don't want to lose those things. And now that we're entering into the time of the hour of temptation, all right, a time of great tribulation, a time of Jacob's trouble, what the hell are you going to do? When you weren't building up your faith, you weren't considering the things that were coming down the pipe. All right, you thought everything was going to be cool and daisy, that lackadaisical until the kingdom of heaven came. Well, that's not the case, man. The Lord is about to test all of us. Okay, we're gonna, we've been being tried in the furnace of adversity, but now the spiritual heat, so to say, is going to be turned up all the way. As the scriptures say in Acts 14:22, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, or to the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So this is just the beginning. It's going to get a whole lot worse for those that truly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's going to be a great insurrection against us. All right, and people are going to be quick to sell you out, because they don't want to lose their comfort. They don't want to lose their lifestyles, and it's going to be in the midst of chaos. And what they're going to be sold is a dream. They're going to be sold that, oh, well, hey, well, these guys are the problem. Anybody that's coming up against the government is a problem. All right, and they're the reason why you're suffering. All right, and all you got to do is come get this chip, and so on and so forth. So things are going to get tough. All right, we're going to be ostracized from society for not taking this chip, okay, and for not bowing down to the Baal, all right, or worshiping the beast in his image. People are going to look at us crazy because we're going against the grain, so to say, which really they're kicking against the pricks. But nonetheless, people are going to be like, man, these guys are the problem. Hey, hey, the Lord said it. If they know that if they hated me, they shall hate thee, you know, or if they hate you, know they hated me first. So you should have been known these things were coming down a pipeline, all right? Because it's going to get a lot tougher than what it is now. And it doesn't matter what people say, and don't let these people's emotions get you, man. If you let these people's emotions get to you, you're a weak-minded individual, and you don't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You let these people crying, you know, your family or whoever the hell it may be, crying in front of you. Well, just do it, just take it. Don't do this. Why we're starving, or don't do that. Whatever the hell they may come up with. Well, guess what? You're supposed to lean and trust upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The Lord is our refuge, not Esau, Edom. It's, the scriptures say, woe unto you to go down to Egypt for help. The hell with what people got to say. We know what the outcome is. All right. We know the end game. We know everything that's gonna go down, you know, as far as what we need to know. We know that the destruction of America is at hand. We know that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, or the implantable device, whatever you want to call it, NFC. It's all we know these things through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So nobody should be able to sway you with their emotions that Esau Edom is using to sway these people. And then Esau's going to use, he may very well use these your loved ones against you to try to get you to flip. All right, but that's why the Lord said to forsake all, man. And that's why he said, he again, I mentioned it again, he that loveth mother, father, wife, daughter, son is not worthy to be my disciple, because you're going to fold because you love them more than you love the Lord. All right, the Lord said, love not the world, neither the things that are therein. Guess what? Your family's in the world, your cars are in the world, your house, your dogs, your cats, whatever the hell, you name it. All that is of the world. Look, the only things we should be focused on is the spiritual things, man. The brotherhood, Yahweh Shem Yahushai first and foremost, pleasing him. You can what? You gonna try to please your family, and then you all die. You know, nah, man. Please Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Worry about the things that the Lord said to worry about. All right, and don't be ashamed of the gospel. All right, because we're like Elder Yashawama said earlier on chat. He said, don't let these people make you ashamed of the gospel. We're telling the truth, man. And it's gonna, hey, you know, like the scriptures say, they're gonna put good for evil and evil for good. So of course we're gonna be hated, man. You should have already been known that. So, like the Lord said to Job, gird up thy loins. Gird up thy loins, because it's that time, man, where things are gonna get real tough. You're really about to have to show your faith in these last days, man. It's been, yeah, you're going out on the highways and byways. Of course, that takes faith. But shit, there's bug outs that fell out. There's truth that did that. Now it's gonna be the deciding factor to separate the men from the boys, so to say. And it ain't gonna be a walk in the park, as they say, man. You're gonna be tried. But what? If you truly believe, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about, man. If you truly have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you have full conviction in what you believe in, then you should know that there's some standing here that shall not taste of death. All right, you should believe that the Lord's coming back to save his remnant. All right, the scripture talk about my servant shall eat. What are you worried about with these food shortages and whatnot? My servant shall eat, my servant shall drink, my servant shall rejoice. Okay, what is that, Isaiah 65? Do you believe that or you don't? There's no in between, man. See, the Lord's about to show who his men of the Lord are, but you have to endure, man. You have to stand boldly for that. I always like to say, if you don't believe, you won't receive. You expect the Lord to give you spiritual powers, but you're too cowardly to stand boldly for his name. When you question, when you brought whatever situation you brought up to in these coming days, or your family's being persecuting you and they give you up, are you going to be a coward? Huh? Or are you going to be bold and rather die than to disobey Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Then that's when the Lord see you fit for some kind of spiritual powers and allow you to grant miracles. That's the mindset we have to be in. But remember, you have to lose. All right, well, we're gonna lose a lot, man. Things are gonna get worse before they get better. Just keep that in mind. All right. So I didn't want to go on too long, man. Just wanted to put that out there, man. Just keep exhortation. Make sure that men, women, and children out there that truly believe, make sure you know what you got yourself into. All right, because it's gonna get a lot tougher, mainly to the men. Okay, mainly to the men that are serving the Lord. But know what you got yourself into, man. This is a battle. All right, we're the infantry. We're the front lines. Guess who gets attacked the heaviest and has to fight the heaviest battles? The front lines, man. So just know that it's gonna be a battle, but it's a battle to be. It's a well-fought battle that is worthy of fighting. Okay, because there's a great reward at the end of it. All right, the Lord said, if you suffer with me, you shall also be glorified with me. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. That's the mindset you should be in. That's why you should be willing to lose it all. The hell with everything. It's all about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and He'll take care of the rest. He'll provide the food. He'll provide the protection. He'll provide it all as long as you trust in Him and call upon His name. Run to Him in the time of trouble. Call on Him in the time of trouble. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, okay, and the righteous run into it. All right. So with that, Lord's willing, this was edifying. We're on the way to camp. Brothers tune in later on, around 3:30ish. So with that, hey, Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Barakatham, all you Akim out there, pushing out this word in true sincerity. Shalom.